I've met some beautiful people here from all walks of life, you know. So, it's been quite amazing really to see all these different people here and to see how they can come together and all work together as one. It's just, I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm overwhelmed. Last night I found it very hard to say anything. I was just so overwhelmed by the people all around in the area and how well it's been planned. I think it's a wonderful thing that it has got people together. So it's been quite emotional in a way, if you can call it that.
So we were sleeping on the truck just in case the police came and tried to clear the site. I wouldn't call it a protest so much as a celebration because everyone's just really happy. There's a growing sense of community that just builds up every day. So yeah, just joyful and hopeful.
People have got too much investment and too much money and to worry about the environment, and that's a massive concern.
They have to be made to listen with the only thing that they listen to, and that's money. And if anything costs them or disrupts them, then they have to listen to it.
Greed and growth have to be just stopped. People don't need more than they've got. They need a bit less. Most of us need a bit less than we've got. If you've got a house and a warm bed and a full belly, you've got the basics of life.
They're miffed about an interruption in their day when their day is already being completely chained to a system that is destroying the planet. So if I disrupt their day, which is contributing to the destruction of the planet, hallelujah, good, don't go to work, what are you doing?
The company realised that there is more things in life than just work and just the daily grind. You realise that, you know, there's this beautiful world we have out here that we're destroying.
People want to criticise us for standing in the road and blocking traffic. That's only because we haven't been given a voice elsewhere.
The ship's going down for sure, it's leaking like anything and there's water filling up in the bilge. But we can't just sit here and go, oh, it's too late, the ship's going to go down. We have to get down there and start bailing out.
Climate justice now!
I'd go about it the same way, but I wouldn't cause problems. There's another one getting arrested now. You know, it's just, you know, it's a waste of resources. You know, but what's going on there, I'm all for. But it's the violence, the arrests, you know, you know, it's never going to end.
The way the arrests are being shown on the media, you can see that people are wholly non-violent. We're showing as much love towards the police as we possibly can. We've got as much love for them as we have for the planet. So, you know, it's such a compassionate movement. It's difficult for people to not realise the true intention that we really have.
You know, I had a car, sold it, don't drive in London anymore. You know, less fumes, go on public transport, go on the subway, you know. But as I said before, walking up that road there with no buses, nothing, it was just free, you know, I felt free.
Camping here, in the morning you can hear the birds in the trees, which you wouldn't have been able to do for years and years, you know. So the birds are coming back. Nature will always win.
Maybe 15 years ago, I suddenly became more aware of the need to worry about it, and now trying to do something about it. trying to get government to wake up. But they won't.
The grief that you experience when you wake up to the realities of extinction is hard. And I think a lot of them just would rather get annoyed at a bunch of protesters than actually just face the grief, you know? Face the reality that, like, this is happening. And see, I don't mind if it bothers them. I'm happy to bother them. I want them to be bothered. Be bothered. Extinction is happening. A greater inconvenience is your own death. Come be part of the rebellion.
It's just nice just looking at all these people's faces, these commuters. They can't help but smile sometimes, and that's nice to see.
I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, you don't.
For me, something like this finally coming along is I've been waiting for this, and for a movement like this, which is not trying to address just one single issue. It's trying to address all of these issues that we have. It's been a long time coming, and it's relieving that it's finally here so that we can share our passion and our grief and our fears with so many other people that feel the same way that we do.
You know it won't be long. So keep on marching on and on and on. I know the time will come.
Mum was very supportive. To be honest, I think she's a bit jealous and wants to come down herself, but she's got to look after my young sister. Our teachers, I'm sure they're quietly like egging us on.
In this time of change, don't you hesitate to try love today. Oh, I cannot wait to see the day that we all live as one, and I feel the wave of love and grace. So won't you
I just hope in my hearts and I feel there's a change on the way. I just want to see a change.
Where is the empathy? All this hypocrisy. What if it was you or me? Then we talk about love. Ooh, yeah.
I can tell you about behavioural changes that you can introduce to your lifestyle, but they are not enough. We need system change and we need policy reform.
Keep on singing my soul. Well, I'll express my truth and try to help the ones along. And don't you shy away.
I've always loved nature, and I was interested in biology at school, and I love the world, and I'm a Buddhist actually, so I understand how everything's connected.
Don't you hesitate to try love today. Oh, I cannot wait to see the day that we all live as one.
The plan is to keep on going for as long as we can. We'll keep striking, we'll keep holding events, banner making sessions, anything we possibly can until we get direct and concrete government action.
Where is the empathy? Oh, such hypocrisy.
If people want to silence us, we will shout louder, and we will only continue to shout louder until we're given a voice.
Yeah, we talk about love. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you talk about love, love. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now. So could you open your eyes? Or could you spare a little moment to listen to them cry? Oh, won't you give it a try? Or could you give a little love, give a little kind? Oh.
The planet's actually a living organism, and if we act like a virus, something that's bad for the planet, then the planet has its own defences, like we've got an immune system, and will become obsolete and extinct.
Papa's still not done yet. proper's still not done. No, no, no. So where is the empathy? Oh, such hypocrisy. Yeah. What if it was you or me? Oh, I talk about love. Ooh, yeah. Yes, I talk about love, love, yeah, yeah. Oh, and I talk about love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I talk about love, love, yeah, yeah.
I look forward to the future as a young man in this in this crazy world. So there we go.